Okay, so we have negative 64, positive 3, 30. I made 2 negative signs, and then I added 6 negative signs, so I have a negative 8. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are all 0 pairs. So I have 4 positives. Now for my multiplication. And I'm going to move my decimal 3 places. And then I cannot divide by a decimal, so I have to move my decimal. So I'm going to move my decimal, bring it up. 15 goes into 19 one time. Get a 4, bring down my 5. 15 goes into 45 3 times. So my answer is 1.3. Okay, so I need to get a common denominator first. So it's going to be 15. I need an equivalent fraction, 2/15. I need 2/5. I need to make a 15 on the bottom. I need an equivalent fraction, so I'm multiplying by 3 over 3. So that's 6/15. 2/3. I need to make an equivalent fraction with a 15 in the numerator. So I need to multiply by 5 over 5. 10/5. So I add these fractions together and I get 16/15, which is equal to 1 whole and 1/15. But I still have to go back and worry about these whole numbers. I have a 3 and a 5. That's 8. I add them to the 1 that I already had. So it's 9 wholes and 1/15. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some decimals. And I get a 12, carry 1, 13, carry 1, and 7. And bring down all that decimal. Remember, we're lining them up. Okay, so first we're going to do the stuff in the parentheses. But I have an exponent in the parentheses, so I'm going to do that first. That's going to be 9. Then 9 minus 5 is 4. 23 plus 4 is 27. A ratio that has different units. I'm just going to skip that one. The difference when you subtract, the answer when you subtract is the difference. Divide is the quotient. A comparison of numbers whose variables can be written as a fraction. That's going to be a ratio. The answer to a multiplication problem is a product. The answer when we add is a sum. So when I come back to the different units, that one is going to be a rate. Okay, so now we are down here doing our plugging in for our expression. So it's going to be y 2 times 26 actually that's 25 plus 3 times 3. Oh, that's 8. Sorry. And so I get 50 here plus 24. So I'm doing my multiplication first. And I add that together and I get 74. Okay, they want me to solve for this one. I need to get x by itself. So I'm going to subtract the inverse operation. Subtract 5, inverse. So I get 40x equals 40. Least to greatest. The smallest one here is negative 1. Then I have negative 0.5. Then I have negative 0.25. Then I'm going to have positive 1/4, which would be the same as positive 0.25. And the last one would be my 3. Okay, negative 7, 9. I'm going to go out negative 7, and then I'm going to go down 9. Oh, that was positive 9. Let me erase that. So it was negative 7, positive 9. Then I have negative 6, positive 3, positive 2, negative 6, negative 5, positive 4, negative 2, negative 3, positive 5, negative 7. So that should be our graph. We're doing $48. Let me move this over. Dollars to gallons. So it's 48 to 13. 4 grapes, $4. 2 pounds of grapes. So how much is 1 pound of grape? I need to divide by 2. And I get 2. $2 for 1 pound of grapes.